What's up? I'm John W Snyder. This is Release Rotation, and this is going to be a fun, easy podcast episode today. I'm trying to record and create something every day, and so some of them are going to be long. Like a few days ago, I had a 30-minute episode. Yesterday, I think was 10 or 12 minutes, actually. This one might even be shorter, and that's okay. That is okay. I'm here to bring you just my opinions on sports. Nothing fancy. You might like my opinions, you might not. Doesn't matter either way. I just want to create something, and what I am creating is this podcast, and I'm trying to work on my video editing skills with Reels and YouTube Shorts and that kind of thing when it comes to editing and creating content, because that's what I want to do as far as it goes with my life and what I'm doing. And I've had a podcast for a while now. This is not the first episode. This is like the 300th episode overall, maybe more than that, because I've had multiple podcasts, shows. Mainly this one. This has been my main one though, Release Rotation, where I just talk about sports and life because that's what I enjoy. I don't talk about other things besides that. Every once in a while, I might talk about politics or religion, but it's like 1% of the 100% that I do on this podcast. So I just wanted to introduce myself because this may be your first time listening to this. I'm from Oklahoma. I love sports. I went to Oklahoma State University, and I'm not going to say I earned my degree in broadcast journalism because I was there like almost 6 years. I mean, I guess I earned it because I grinded it out to get that degree. Most people go to college for 4 years. I was there 5.5. Some say I should have gotten my master's in that amount of time. Well, I didn't. I got my bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism. So here I am. And I didn't take the route of going into journalism like I wanted to, the sports journalism route. I interned in college at a couple Oklahoma City TV stations. And so I love this medium. I love where it's gone from broadcast television to now the internet, because this gives me an outlet to create and make my own thing in our upstairs office. And so crazy that, 25 years ago, this was not possible. Not even 25, like 15 years ago. Is when this really started taking off. And then with social media, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all of them now, Twitter, Snapchat, Blue Sky, Mastodon. How many social media outlets are there now? But the cool thing about that is, and at this point in where we are with social media, is that you can basically do this stuff for free. Obviously there's some equipment you should buy, maybe some software you should buy. Like, it's not like I got an iPhone for free to do this, but I'm just using an iPhone to record this and to scratch that itch. Is that the right term? Scratch that itch of talking about sports, talking about my opinions of sports. Being from Oklahoma, obviously I'm a huge Oklahoma State fan, and I am a huge Oklahoma City Thunder fan. And so that's why I'm doing this. That's what this is about. Nothing special. I'm nobody special. I know that. I'm just a guy who wants to talk about sports and love sports. And so that's what I'm doing. And so let's get into it real quick here with the NBA. Last night, the Lakers rookie Connect, 37 points. And this is what the crazy stat to me is he tied the rookie record for most threes in a game at 9. You would have thought that would have blown away the rookie record, 9 threes in one game. I don't actually know who has that record for rookies with more threes than, who had 9 threes that he tied. And so the Lakers are looking good this year. LeBron doesn't look 40. He looks 30, which is insane to me that he's been doing this for 20 plus years and just still looks young and can go. And JJ Redick, podcast host to NBA coach. I know he's played in college and was an unbelievable player at Duke and went on to a broadcasting career, podcast host, and now he's coaching the Los Angeles Lakers, which good for him. That is so awesome. So far, they're looking good. They demolished the Jazz last night. They got connect with the 17th pick, so 16 other teams missed out on that guy because he's just dominating for the Lakers right now as a rookie. Not dominating, but he's an unbelievable rookie. And, I mean, at this point, rookie of the year, right? Is there another? I don't even think there's another option for rookie of the year other than him. 16 teams missed out. It happens, though, every year. There's always somebody who gets picked later in the draft. It happens in football. Obviously, we saw Tom Brady went in like the 6th round, right? Out of Michigan, however many years ago that was, and turned out okay. I mean, in the NBA, there's only 2 rounds anyways, but 17th pick, and he's playing like, I don't want to say all-star, but he's playing like a rookie all-star for sure. And maybe he's playing like an all-star. I mean, 37 points, 9 threes last night. That's all-star caliber. And so you have that. The next, Russell Westbrook. Did you see what he did last night? First NBA player ever with 200 triple-doubles in his career. That's a lot of triple-doubles. Most of those happen in Oklahoma City, as you know. And then now with the Nuggets, which is crazy because another guy on that list in the top, I think he's in the top 5 probably for most triple-doubles. Top 10 for sure. I think top 5 is Nikola Jokic with 136 triple-doubles in his career. But Russell Westbrook, just a triple-double machine. Love to see that. I love that he's still successful in the NBA and still has fun playing. But kudos to him for 200 triple-doubles. Insane. That is insane to think about. Man, that is a lot of triple-doubles. Got that going on. The Thunder got smoked last night by the... Actually, I say that. It looked ugly. It was weird. That was such a weird game if you watched the Thunder play the Spurs last night. They were up 10 midway through the first half, the Thunder were. And then they just kind of fell apart in the second half. They were down 3, I think, at halftime to the Spurs. And the Spurs kind of took off. And then Oklahoma City fought their way back. They were hitting threes, but just couldn't get over the hump. And that was a great win by San Antonio. They didn't have Wemby. I podcasted yesterday thinking Wemby was going to play and just dominate the small lineup, but their small lineup took care of the Thunder small lineup, I guess. Also hilarious that, with the Thunder's lineup, Alex Caruso had to be the backup 5. That's funny to me. We got some injuries that need to be fixed. I guess you can fix injuries. Just healed up. We know Chet's out for a while, but the Thunder, they still had that top spot in the West going into last night, but it's going to be a long road ahead until Chet comes back. There's going to be a lot of close games, but I think they'll be all right. I think the Thunder will be okay. Man, what else is going on in sports, right? College football. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of games this week. The biggest game is Ohio State, Indiana. I would love to see Indiana get that upset. Not sure if they will because it's at Ohio State, but you never know. Indiana's undefeated and going to Ohio State. Also, I saw that Oregon already clinched a spot in the Big Ten championship game because no matter what happens and how it plays out in the Big Ten, they're going to finish first or second with a few games left. So Dan Lanning taking care of business in Oregon. That's fun. Oh, Boise State in the latest college football playoff predictions or whatever they do. I mean, that's fine. It's fun for fodder and fun for people like me to talk about. But Boise State in the latest college football playoff prediction bracket, they get a bye with that 4th seed right now. They could go undefeated. They're not undefeated. They lost to Oregon, but finish the season out undefeated, I guess is what I should say. They've got a Heisman frontrunner. I mean, between him and Travis Hunter, I think those are the two guys. There's no reason to invite anybody else to New York City for the Heisman Trophy celebration, because it's going to come down to those two guys, running back for Boise and Hunter for Colorado. And so still a lot of football left, though, with college football. You've got a couple more games, and then you go into conference championships, and then see how that pans out and see what happens with the playoffs and what teams get in and what teams are left out. So there's going to be a lot of people upset that they didn't get in, and they're going to be upset that some teams got in with 2 losses. I don't know if you can put a team in with 3 losses. I mean, obviously they're going to say, oh, there's a couple SEC teams that could do it. I mean, I don't know. The 12 best teams, you want the 12 best teams, but is one of those teams a 3-loss SEC team over a 1-loss? I don't know. Are there any other 1-loss teams that in other conferences that are going to, get left out? Like, you've got BYU, but they've lost one. SMU, is SMU going to get left out with 1 loss? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's fun. And they're going to say 12 teams. We need 16 teams. I don't know what the answer is, but it is going to be interesting with this being the first year with 12 teams in the playoff to see who gets in, who gets left out. Because just like with college basketball in the tournament, somebody always gets left out. Somebody's going to cry about it. Somebody's going to be upset, and then they're going to want changes and demand changes. There's no, formula. It's almost like the BCS actually worked in some ways. Maybe not, but with the college football playoffs, it's fun. It's fun to talk about, and I think that's all I got. This was a quick one. I don't even know if I went 10 minutes. It's okay if I didn't or I did, but I appreciate you listening if you do listen. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to record every day. I'm trying to figure out the video side of it, how to make my videos better. It's also hard doing a solo podcast, and so I would love to figure out how to have a guest on, get some guests on, or maybe a co-host every once in a while. I don't know. Don't know what that looks like going forward, but I know there's definitely some people on that I could get on here to talk. For sure, Oklahoma City basketball, Oklahoma State football, Oklahoma State athletics, just from my past of being there, and some people I graduated with, went to school with, that also aren't doing broadcast journalism or journalism. But we all got a degree in it because I graduated with some of these people, and they're all doing random stuff. But I know that some of them still have that itch to talk about sports, and so I'm trying to keep that alive, keep that going, because I would love to figure out a way to make money doing this, to make money doing what you love, right? That's the goal in life, is do what you love. And this is what I love. The next step is figuring out how to make an income off of this. So if you have any ideas, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. Let me know. John W Snyder, JohnWSnyder on those platforms. I would love to collaborate, figure out this whole mess of things. That's what I'm going to call it. But I appreciate you listening, and I hope that the rest of your Wednesday is good. I'm going to get this edited and posted. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's 11 o'clock California time. So hope to get this out this afternoon. So I appreciate you, and have a good day. Be kind, be well.